Alright guys, what's up? Squats, Big Show here, and today we are back with episode 2 of my East Carolina Dynasty series. And this game, we got off to a hot start, and that was quite good, since last game we had a terrible first half, and you see crowd cheering. We started this game off Booth had a huge return, like you saw last episode. He had like a 98 return. He started this episode off with like a 40-yard return, and then you see Cooper charging into the end zone here for 6-0. And I really like Cooper. I don't know his first name too well, Victarvius, or I'm not sure what it is, but this is his real name rosters. And I like the way I played this game. I definitely knew I was gonna do better, because as soon as I ended the episode yesterday, I immediately went into practice mode and just practiced with these guys, because I knew that if I practice with them just a little bit, I could get better. And now I know how to use the team a lot better, and that could help me. So yeah, and you're gonna see Florida Atlantic. They think they can run the ball on us this episode, and I really liked our run defense this episode. We didn't allow any huge runs. I'm not sure if we got a turnover. I don't think. Not really sure. I think there was some fumbles, but I think we're still yet to have an interception this series. And episode 3 will be up after 5 likes on either part 1 or part 2. And yeah, so let's just get into the gameplay a little bit. Nexon DeVarlius, you see he got a 6-yard reception there, but our defense is stepping up. The way they played in this series, was so good. I mean, this episode was really good, and Hardy here, he's gonna try to do something here, but he's not gonna get anything but a 3-yard return. And one thing I struggle with in NCAA games is punt returns. I don't think I've ever had one. And one thing I'm really good at, which I don't know if a lot of people are, but onside kick returns. And usually what I do is I'll onside kick it, and when I get it, I'll run to the left, and the blockers usually follow you, and you can get like a 15-20 yard return each time. That's what happens to me. But Carden trying to force it there, and we're lucky that wasn't picked. But he made some pretty good throws. I mean, Ray was kind of the receiver I wanted to see step up, and you see Hardy there is going to get a huge 30-yard reception there. He's our second receiver, but I feel like he's in a way not better than Ray, but I like to go to him more than I like to go to Ray, which, I mean, usually you're all about your first receiver. You want to get it to him as much times as possible, and this game I didn't. I just went to Hardy, but I'm pretty sure Ray got either a long catch or a touchdown in this episode. But one thing you're going to notice in this episode as well, Cooper steps up really. I mean, I think, with Virginia Tech coming up, by the way, yeah, we are playing Virginia Tech next game, and that kind of makes me nervous, because I'm playing an All-American, and I'm not sure if they're ranked. I know they lost to Alabama first week, which they're going to in real life too. But I know they lost to them, but I played them in the demo, and they're pretty good. They're in the 90s. We're 85, 86 overall. So we're gonna have to come off with a huge upset there. And you see, Booth gets his first ever carry on the season. He gets a 7-yard rush. I like him better than Cooper, to be honest, because you know when you kick it to Booth, he's bound to get like a 60-yard return, and Cooper, he's not back there. I think Hardy's back there with Booth. Actually, no, it's something Mick. He's our slot receiver. But you see Booth, he gets wrapped up there, and we are now 3rd and 4. It is 7-0 us, so you know we're feeling pretty comfortable here. We're gonna get a screen route to Cooper, and he's gonna work his magic and touchdown Cooper. This is my favorite play to watch because, you know, last episode in overtime when I ran the run play, I secretly knew that I was gonna score because I think it was 3rd and 2, and I knew I called I think halfback draw or halfback dive, and Cooper just completely ran over their guy into the end zone. That's what I think made the episode, because you know, when I saw that, I was like jumping up because I didn't think I was gonna come back. I thought I was gonna give you guys the first episode huge loss, but we came back and we beat Old Dominion, and that was honestly one of the best games I've ever played, and that was probably the most game I've ever gotten into in NCAA. So yeah, I don't know if you guys, when I watch commentators on YouTube, they usually play with the linebackers and go to they don't blitz, like they don't use the defensive ends, and I do. I just think that's more comfortable, but when I use the middle linebackers as like a coverage, I tend to do better. But I don't know why, I just like blitzing, and I like using the hit stick, even though it screws you over 9 times out of 10. But that 1 time out of 10, you just completely rock the person, which is awesome. And you know, it's pretty cool. So yeah, so see 14-0 after 1. So I was feeling pretty confident at this point, trying to go up 21-0, and 2nd and 12 here. They're gonna get a, and again Jonathan Wallace, he did not do anything the first quarter. 4 rushes, 2 yards, which is terrible, by the way. And well, it's not terrible, but still, we're stuffing him. And then he's gonna go deep here, and Thompson's gonna break that up. Steven Curtis has just completed 1 pass. Our defense is completely destroying them, and Hardy's gonna get the return. And you remembered last episode he muffed the kick, so we don't want to see that again. And yep, we see it again, and they're gonna get the ball. Honestly, I'm just not gonna use them. It happens way too often to me. I didn't know it was gonna happen when that happened, but when I saw that happen, I was so angry. And you see Wallace there completely just runs over our defensive end. And yeah, so I'm just gonna talk a little bit about Pasiel Yeague and our season gameplay, and then I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of part 1 and part 2 with the gameplay edit. Pasiel Yeague, that will be up. I'm going to try to record episode 3 of this because I really like this series. So I'm going to record that. I already got episode 5 of Pasiel Yeague, so that's going to be recorded after episode 4 of this, or episode 3 of this, and we're at Pasiel Yeague episode 5, and I'm going to start recording every 5 or so games that he plays, so we can, by like episode 7 or 8, we could be in AAA already, and the majors by 8 or 9, so, yeah, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're on the Royals, so, we're going to try to switch over to the Dodgers if we can. But yeah, so that, and I'm also gonna have a Heisman challenge. That's probably gonna be up Thursday or Friday. I decided to go with Mark Ingram, and the team I chose was Syracuse. So Mark Ingram on Syracuse. I think I'm gonna like that series because I just love Mark Ingram. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge Alabama fan. So using him in a game, and it's actually his face, and everything. It's really cool. And two things. One, you guys might see some random posts like my Ultimate Team gameplay, and you guys are like, oh, this isn't a series, but I just want to post the Ultimate Team. I think my team's pretty good. I have Mike Vick. Mike Vick I didn't really open his pack. I just EA Sports gave him away, his freshman card, and I like him, but I also use Case Keenum just because. And I also have Geno Smith, and my running back's Eddie Lacy, so I had to get an Alabama guy in there. And I'm saving up to get Julio Jones, and there's Booth again, a huge return there. I mean, if he does that at least twice a game, I don't see why we can't come back in games. But the second thing, I'm sorry if you guys don't like watching 20-minute videos, but I decided to split them into parts. Like that's what I'm gonna do with my season in MLB. I'm just gonna wait for it to hit like 15 minutes, and I'm gonna stop recording, and then pause the game, record it. So you'll probably see like 2-3 parts in a game, and I might cut it out and make it like a 20-minute video. But yeah, guys, that's it. So enjoy this episode, and like, comment, and give me other series ideas, and I will keep them in mind. So thank you guys, and as always, peace.
Up by 7 and looking at 1st and goal. Inside handoff. They'll bring him down around the 3-yard line.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Touchdown, Pirates. And he adds the extra point. A 4-play, 46-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard. So our score, 21-7. Harvey has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. It's fielded at the 2. And he's taken down at the 27-yard line.
Boy, the two offensive coordinators have to be loving this. In fact, you can look over at our booth next to us and see how much they're enjoying it with a big smile on their face. The defensive coordinators, on the other hand, might be looking for a pink slip on Monday.
This offense did really well with the air attack on their last trip out there. Let's see if they can do the same thing here.
You know, when this defense went over to the sideline, based on the way they've been playing so far, this defensive coordinator's got to be livid. He's got to get in their face. He's got to challenge them. He's got to get their emotions going. Because when you play defense, it's not just about X's and O's. It's about attitude and playing with a lot of confidence.
From their own 27-yard line, it's 2nd down. Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. And they finally push him out at the 47-yard line. The receiver found a hole in the zone and turned it into a 1st down.
No matter what type of defensive coverage you have, there are always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. Stays in bounds and made a nice catch.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. He's under pressure. They bring the quarterback down.
Loss of 6 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 9.
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's 2nd and long. He gets rid of this one.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
Complete. And he's level at the 20-yard line. Kirk will get a player down, obviously in some pain. It's 4th down. They'll call on the field goal unit here. The kick is up, and it is good. Anderson has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. Booth fields it at the 3. Room around the corner. Across the 30. And he's tackled at the 37-yard line. The Pirates are just cruising through this first half, Herbie. Really a comfortable lead here.
Yep, but still a lot of football left to be played. They got to remember that it's a 4-quarter game, and even though that first half went pretty well, things can change in a hurry.
I'm sure that touchdown in their last possession's given them some confidence, but let's see if that carries them back down the field.
You know, this offensive coordinator's got to be feeling so good about the execution that he's seeing from his quarterback and his wide receiver. Because, again, they put so much time in trying to put a plan together, and to be able to see that actually come into play makes you feel pretty good as a play caller.
Gives a little pump fake. Wants to go long and does. Almost intercepted. They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. Let's see if the quarterback heaves it up there and one of his guys can come down with it. He gives a pump fake. He wants it all going long. It's broken up. Don't go anywhere, folks. It looks like we might have a pretty good game on our hands after all. 21-10, ECU.